Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. First thing I want to do is I want to say that, I want to remind you all that there will not be a Hotline Miami video today, because I've finished all the chapters and I don't know if I'm continuing with the game. If I do, it will take a little while because I don't think it's interesting to you all to record me going back through pretty much every chapter to find the secrets, because I don't want to look them up. Otherwise it'd be kind of pointless, and it'll definitely take me a long time, and it seems arduous and just kind of belabored. So if I come back with it, it'll be to at least show you like the description of each mask as well as the puzzle, but it'll take a while, so like it's taking off an indefinite amount of time, and the Let's Play is possibly considered complete. That said, on to Isaac, and this time we're playing not Eve, but Samson, because we won with Eve. Spoiler alert, sorry. Yeah, so we only have Samson left to beat the chest with, and then we just have a few other random thises and that's to do. So, Samson starts with 1 red heart, 1 soul heart, normal damage and tears, and speed. And he also starts with faster tier rate, faster shot speed, which means he has slightly higher knockback. And his starting item is Bloody Lust, gives us rage. What rage does is every time we kill an enemy, our damage increases and we become a bit more red. This only applies within the current room, so any damage ups will be gone once we leave the room. So, I mean, I don't personally like it. It's not a very good item. But we make do with what we can. Some bosses really cater to Samson, like Famine, for example, because he spawns all these enemies, and you can make him kill them for you a lot of the time, which means that you can get free damage just by dodging. And you can just focus on Famine, and yeah, there, my tears are red now. My damage is almost done increasing for the room. Or maybe it is done, I don't know. And our first item room was growth hormones, which is speed and range up, so that's okay. I think it's up 2 each. So pretty much the plan is I'm not going to take any more speed upgrades. I don't care. I'm not taking any. I'm faster than I need to be. So we get our cube of meat for beating Famine. We took a hit there, that kind of sucked. Cube of meat rotates around us, blocks enemy tears, and damages any enemy it comes into contact with. So that will, that'll be a nice little bit of protection. It goes well with, any other such items. A dime, that's pretty excellent. This is the kind of thing this is the kind of reason I say, if you're not destroying fire in the poop, you're doing it wrong. Get things like dimes, not diamonds, there are no diamonds in this game. Dimes, eternal hearts, red hearts, soul hearts. Or just normal nickels and pennies and stuff. Coins. Just you can get all of them. And we have a key as well as our item room. So that's a plus. Yeah, I'm definitely fast enough for the rest of the game. So I'm sticking to it. I'm not picking up any speed ups. This is not a speed up, this is Wiggle Worm. I'll take it because why not? Wiggle Worm makes our shots do a little sine wave. Yeah. Just want to say my butt hurts a lot. I went to a LAN yesterday. We were going to be playing Halo 4 and we played it for a little bit, but then we just played Halo 3 for the next 6 hours. Halo 3, pretty much like my favorite game of all time. It's so much fun. I miss those days because that's when I actually played games with all my friends very frequently. We got a key from that Tinted Rock. That is probably like the least payout we could have gotten. I mean, not like actually, but it's pretty low on the spectrum. Yeah, Halo 3, good times. It was fun, but sitting in a chair, a hard chair as it turned out, for like 6 hours, turned out not to be the best for my behind. Regardless, my chair is somewhat comfortable, and oh my god, what am I doing? There is at least a heart laying around, but I could die here. That would be kind of embarrassing. And the whole knockback thing, not always the best. Well, there's a heart laying around. So that's the first stop. Samson is tough to do well with, because you need to upgrade almost everything, I'd say. Of course, mostly damage and health. Health is best earlier, and you can worry about damage a little bit later, but not too long. Excuse me. And we got another Tinted Rock. Hopefully this time it'll be like 2 Soul Hearts or Soul Heart and Small Rock. Small Rock would be huge right now. That would actually bring my speed down a little bit to a more happy level. But we got 2 bombs and a Soul Heart, so that's actually pretty good. We did come out with a very literal profit rather than just, yeah, I'd say a Soul Heart's more valuable than a bomb. No, we got more bombs than we came with, and a Soul Heart. Still, I would love the damage and tears up from the Small Rock, as well as the speed down, because, I mean, I'm more than fast enough, and I'm not sure if I'm fast enough to get myself stuck in walls yet, but, well, let's see. I don't think so, but I'm definitely fast enough to be too fast for my own good, like where I make some movement mistake that causes me damage. Gemini, pretty simple boss fight. Samson's good in this stage of the fight because of his knockback, which means that if I could get it against a wall, I'd be able to have it continually stuck right there because of my knockback. Whereas not always is that the case. Then we get a Soul Heart, we get Squeezy. Squeezy is very good. It's tears up as well as 2 Soul Hearts, so let's see what our deal with Devil has for us. I can't afford these, I wish I could, because Mark, it's 2 damage up, 1 Soul Heart. So if I got it, I would get 1 Soul Heart, but I'd have -1 red hearts, and I'd lose all the Soul Hearts I currently have. It's not worth it. But 2 damage up would be nice. Sucks to be me. So we just continue on with what we got. Wiggle Worm, of course, is in most cases going to be more of a hindrance than a boon, I suppose, is a good word for it. But more of a hindrance than a help if that word is lost on you. Learn a new word, there you go. Good times watching me Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. Big spiders, kind of annoying. Nope, now I'm screwed. I lost a Soul Heart there, I believe. I can now one-shot them. The small ones, not the big ones. So that's a plus. And we got 4 bombs, that's excellent. We almost have enough money to go to the shop, but we only have 1 key. I will definitely pick the item room over the shop every time. Like, literally every time. Oh, right. These are walking sacks or whatever. And they spit out spiders. Spiders are annoying. We got them. Health up. Balls of Steel, even better. That is 2 extra Soul Hearts to party with. Keepers, of course, are not a party. By the way, depending on like how you move, the amplitude of the sine wave will like increase or decrease. It's weird. So sometimes it's less of a big deal than others. Or maybe it's like depending on your position at the top or bottom of the room. I don't know. Regardless, it does change. You could see it in the last room. Looking for our secret room here. Not finding it. I figure I have enough bombs to probably handle as many Tinted Rocks as this floor at least wants to throw at me. Okay, please change your... Yeah, thank you. Oh, that was almost bad. Yeah, this room probably made a little bit tougher by Wiggle Worm. And that was bad damage that I didn't have to take. We get Bob's Curse, which is +5 bombs. As you can see, I now have 9. And they all do poison damage. They're no stronger, but they poison enemies for, whatever amount of time. Poison does a pretty good amount. With 9 bombs, who could say no to a face like that? I can now. I don't have enough for the shop unless this secret room, which should be right here, contains at least 3 cents. Who knows, maybe it contains an item, though. It does. The one-up, of course, gives us another life, as it would in most games. So yeah, not visiting the shop because I don't have the money to justify it, in my opinion, and I only have 1 key that I'm not using on that chest. And we're fighting Pestilence. Pestilence will drop our 2nd cube of meat, which will mean that our current cube of meat rotating around us will turn into a familiar that'll shoot along with us, as well as still rotating and damaging for contact. So it's a straight upgrade, as opposed to, I'd say, level 3 Meat Boy is like a side grade. It's not necessarily worse, but it's not necessarily better. In some situations it is like necessarily better, but in a lot it is possibly worse or neutral. And no deal with the devil, that's to be expected, but we have a little extra firepower now thanks to Meat Boy. His tears are not affected by the wiggle worm we have, so that's good. We can fire straight and true at some things. And this room kind of sucks. Pretty much just have to keep our range on things. And just be careful when things are shooting like that, because they do a full heart of damage, which is pretty much awful. 2 bombs, we're definitely getting bomb rich on this run. Tons of bomb drops. That also does apply to enemy bombs, I suppose, where they're poison. But I don't know if they do the poison damage, they just have the poison cloud explosion. That's another key, that's good. We might be going to the shop on this floor, who knows. I currently really do not have very many soul hearts, and of course still only have 1 red heart. But 3 health, I mean, it's doable for now, but not for long. That allows us to go to the shop. We have the keys as well. We could be fighting greed, though. Apparently this is Catacombs 2, and I don't know where all of the floors went. But, you know, I can roll with that, I suppose. That could be soul hearts, or it could be pills. Health up. Puberty, that's nothing. And speed up. Well, that is the opposite of what I wanted. I would have preferred speed down. I am not going to fight the boss until I have been murdered by these keepers. Oh no. I hate keepers. Well, I was going to say until I found the item room. I don't know why that didn't hit me. That clearly just popped me right in the face. But we made it through. We now are back to our starting health, which is definitely a bad thing. Oh man, I don't know what that's called. It's like the side of my shoulder, the side toward my neck. Whatever, it was just in like some crazy weird pain when I touched it. But not otherwise, and I can move it fine, so I guess no big deal. Yeah, we're still hemorrhaging health though, and that's kind of terrible. Means this run could be over before it's really begun. I would almost certainly restart in this video because, yeah, it's super short right now. Get another soul heart here, thanks to the Blue Larry Jr. That is pretty big. This also seems to be the end of my luck streak, but it is early. We could still be super lucky. Of course, if you haven't been watching for the past 4 or 5 days, I've been absurdly lucky with all of my runs, getting crazy good items and either getting close to or winning the full game. So you should definitely watch the last few videos. Like I think the last 5. There are plenty of red hearts here, so if it weren't so tedious and bomb expensive, it would definitely be worth it to play the blood bank a lot of times and try to get a blood bag. Anyway, we pick up Robo Baby. Robo Baby is a familiar that will follow us around, of course, and shoot technology, pretty much. So that's a pretty good pickup. It increases our firepower, which is, you know, it's similar to getting a damage increase. I could die here. Like, this is actually awful. Keepers, I hate you. This is worth being careful about. No, 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 no. Yeah. Shop is Super Greed. Go figure. Super Greed's attacks are super easy to dodge, but yeah, he spawns keepers, and I mean, it's just generally reasonably difficult. Super Greed is probably easier than Greed, provided he doesn't spawn any enemies, but keepers are definitely harder than hoppers, so it's a trade-off. Easier enemies for an easier boss. I am 1 hit from death. So, yeah, okay, we're gonna restart. Oh no, we have a 1-up. Guess where I'm not going back. Yeah, I would say though that we're pretty much screwed. And if I die here, more when I die here, we're actually gonna unlock a new item, which would be the shears, which is pretty much my second favorite spacebar item in the game. Oh, almost got hit there. We're fighting Champion Husk. That's totally fine. Husk has low health and is generally a very easy boss. Got the box, which gives us 1 of each type of pickup. Well, hopefully this helps up. It's not. Herefond, that is amazing. Keeps us alive a little bit longer by giving us 2 soul hearts. Ace of Spades increases the drop rate of tarot cards and playing cards. That's definitely it for this floor. No, it's not. I could look for the secret room. So why don't I do that? That could be, you know, something big. You never know. Didn't find it first try. Second try. Nailed it. And we get the My Little Unicorn. That's a pretty good item. It'll recharge every 6 rooms, and what it does is allows us to become invincible and charge around doing damage on contact. Does a little jingle too. So it's a pretty good item. And we'll head down to the next floor where we're on Necropolis 1, so that sucks. That means we're fighting the tough enemies again. And, you know, I haven't ruled out still being on my luck streak, but it's getting dim. Definitely getting dim. I am not necessarily confident that we're going to get, like, Mom's Knife and Polyphemus or something, but I will definitely harbor the hope. Free bombs, nice. Because of the long recharge, I'm trying to avoid using the unicorn horn too, you know, liberally is the word I like to use in this game. Apparently, you know, I gotta be liberal and conservative about something if I try to avoid politics as much as possible. And this room shouldn't be too tough. These guys are generally easy, provided you don't get yourself in some terrible situation where everything's surrounding you with lasers, and you're just, you know, pretty much guaranteed to take at least 1 hit. Speed up, I'm not going to take, because, yeah, I don't need to be any faster than I am. Oh no. Why don't you just charge, and probably kill yourself? Well, it was a bit poorly timed there, because you could have had me not taking damage. Would have been far nicer that way. Up. Yep, getting screwed right now. Alright, I'm not going to fight the boss right away. What I'm going to do is find the item room. Almost took another hit there. That would have been pretty bad. And this time we get 3 cents, and that's it. That's pretty bad, but whatever. Just going to go with it and say maybe next run. If I had been still getting super lucky nonstop, I would have called this video I should play the lottery. Man, this room sucks. Pretty much. Okay, now maybe I'm dead. Oh my god. How am I alive? Nope, you stay away from me, you monster. Please drop a heart, or I'll have to go all the way back and bomb my way back into the secret room. It's worth it, though, because this is the difference between living and dying. Well, sometimes the difference between living and dying. I could, of course, die from 1 heart hits. Like in this room. This room is definitely a distinct possibility of my death. It will be abrupt and painful. If it comes to pass. Of course. It may not, as it didn't, and there we go, we're still safe. I'm going to go to this shop, and it won't be greed, and instead it'll be the battery, which I'm definitely going to pick up. The battery allows my item to recharge, I don't know how frequently, but it can recharge up to 3 bars in 1 room. It's time-based. So it's a pretty good item, especially with a 6-room item. 6-room item recharge. It is definitely worth 2 bombs to access this tinted rock. Because again, well, we got 1 of the bombs back and we got a soul heart. I'm going to open this. And that was pretty good. And we got the sun, which is far better than the speed up pill that I don't want to take. The sun allows us to do that. It's the Necronomicon, which is significant damage to every enemy in the room, as well as full health and full map. It maybe wasn't worth it in that room, but I did it anyway, because you can't tell me what to do unless I ask you to, and think that your suggestion is good enough. we're up to 15 cents again. That's cool. Means that another shop will be viable. Now let's go fight this mini-boss. I should have gone to the item room first, but that's too late for that. I, of course, cannot bomb my way out of the mini-boss room, and this would be a good candidate for the My Little Unicorn if I didn't want to save it for the boss and, you know, had rooms to recharge it. But I don't have rooms to recharge it, and I would like to save it for the boss, so doing this the old-fashioned way. Of course, it gets easier as we continue by virtue of being Samson. And we get another key. That's cool. We're out of soul hearts again. Let's go here and see we've got Mr. Mega, which makes our bombs larger, and so they have a larger blast radius and do more damage, about twice as much, I'd say. And I'm going to abandon the My Little Unicorn before even using it for the Book of Revelations, because that is essentially what's going to determine whether I live or die for very long, I'd say. Or it could be. It's a bit late to be picking it up, but we should be fighting War this floor now, which would mean we get our third cube of meat. And I guess I'll take it. I'd say right now it's a side grade. Later it will be a downgrade. But since we have the Book of Revelations, we should be able to guarantee, unless we get Conquest, which is stupid and I hate it, that we get a fourth cube of meat, which would give us a better Meat Boy that I always want, pretty much. He's a great guy. Of course we do have to live through this fight. And that is not at all guaranteed, oh boy. I magically didn't take a hit either of those times. And now War is just walking around, which makes it pretty easy. He'll just stop walking around after he takes some amount of damage. Yep. And maybe we'll get to deal with the devil, but I don't think that could save us at this point, because I have, like, no health. Oh, an angel rune, that's good, because I passed up the past deal with the devil. And it's the relic. The relic is really good. This means the run could be turning around. What the relic does is it drops a soul heart for us every 4 or 5 rooms or so. I think it's supposed to be 4, but I don't know. Of course, our Book of Revelations is recharging faster than usual, which means good things. We can get more soul hearts more quickly, and that just means that we can live longer and more prosperously. I'll admit I haven't watched much Star Trek. I actually have the original series on my computer, but I have not watched maybe any of it. I know I've seen a few episodes, but I haven't, like... Yeah. Definitely want to use that so we get the recharge there, yep. And we'll continue on. Not worth 2 keys for that right now. Oh, you thought you had me, but I said no. And now that is dead. Nope. Oh god, that was awful. Why are they stuck together? That's weird. Judgment will spawn a beggar, or demon beggar. And there's a beggar right there as well. I'm going to wait until I have gone to the shop and seen their wares and what they have to offer. Because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just going to pass up the candle or something else awesome. That was a room in which to be careful. I could get 2 beggars in one room with this judgment card, or if best case scenario is what I'd say is we get another angel room next floor, since we can't this floor. Well, we can if we can teleport, but I'd say that's unlikely. We get another angel room, and we have the beggar jackpot in the angel room where we can get another angel room item, which, you know, increases our chances of getting, like, Sacred Heart, which, as we saw the last time we got it, was pretty awesome. This is going to be a tricky room. I'm still super close to death. The relic should be dropping a soul heart after this room, I believe. But, you know, I never know with these crazy items not doing what they're supposed to, I swear. Yeah, definitely been some good maneuvering here. Meat Boy, I forgot it even existed. There's our relic. Soul Heart, the world, I'm just going to use. And do I know this pill? I found pills. Okay, that doesn't really affect me, so I'm just going to use it right... Yeah. And we get Rainbow Baby, so this is a familiar run apparently. That's cool with me. Rainbow Baby shoots tears that come from any of the other familiars, which is cool. And I guess we're just going to go down here to explore everything. Oh no. Yep, that was one of those situations I was talking about where it's like totally possible that you get trapped and have to take damage, but it wasn't quite that situation because I clearly maneuvered out of it without taking damage. We got the Book of Revelations. So this is going well. We're starting to build back up. I don't think there's anything I want in the library. Like, I don't think there's any book at this point in time that I would drop the Book of Revelations for. That is, like, right now, the Book of Revelations is the difference between our possible success and likely failure. I don't know how possible our success really is, but this is far better with it than without it. So I'm just not going to use a key there. I will go to this secret room because I know it's here. Oh, look at that giant poison bomb. We got 9 cents. That increases my chance of getting greed in a shop. This shop in particular, because this is the last shop. So count on that. Like, I'm counting on it so much that, in fact, this isn't why I'm going this way first. I'm going this way first because it came first on the map. But I'm going to go to the arcade and I'm going to gamble away 10 cents so that I only have 15 cents. Because greed, his spawn is influenced by how much health you have, or not how much health, how much money you have, as well as how far into the game you are. So it's super likely due to being on the depths part 2, which is, you know, the most likely it can be from that influence. And it'll be less likely if I have less money, so I'm just minimizing the chances while still making the shop viable. Pretty much the best choice I could be making, I'd say. Definitely going to play this once, get that, and then play it once more, and get that, and we stay at full health. Yep. Let's play you. Lose, as is expected. Just a couple more plays. I have to be careful not to do something stupid by accident. Oh, nope. Almost did it. Alright, we're getting out of here. Okay. Don't want to be non-optimal. Okay, it's the IV bag. Don't want that. So let's just get our health. Man, I've been getting the IV bag like every single time recently, as opposed to the blood bag, which is like infinitely better. Sometimes my shots just shoot like straight up or down, even though I'm holding not those directions. It's kind of funny, actually, but I don't mind that much. It's a very minor effect overall. Hopefully one of these guys, I was going to say, could blow one of these up, but, you know, not a big deal. 2 soul hearts, that's excellent. The only thing better would be 1 soul heart and the small rock, I'd say. And it's greed, so that means we can go to the beggar way back yonder and gamble our life away. Extra money with which to gamble our life away, that's excellent. That means we might be able to pay off the second beggar without having to pick up more money. That'd be nice, but I'm not going to take that chance. The soonest I would use it is going to be on the Womb 1, where I could get an Angel Room or Devil Room. I don't want to like blow them up by mistake. Remember, I have larger bombs. But here we are. And yeah, we just do this. The soonest I'd use it is then, because I don't want to, or I want to use it in an Angel or Devil Room, like I said. And actually, I believe... Oh, never mind. I can't do what I was about to say, so just ignore me. Okay, this moon card, totally in the way. But I'm just gonna... Okay, so we're gonna get health up, and actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the moon card to the mom boss fight so that I can teleport out, go get the judgment card, and take our chances at seeing if there's a deal with the devil. Because if there is, that's Book of Revelations. That means that I could potentially be in this awesome situation where I get a free, well, not free, but it costs me my money as opposed to my life, deal with the devil or angel room item. Because, of course, Mom's heart, or Mom, not Mom's heart, Mom removes all doors from the room when you win, so you can't leave, or you can't see the angel devil room if you earned it. But teleporting out means that it's very likely that you'll be able to see such a room if you did earn it, as well as just the door in general. By the way, if you use your spacebar item after it's a recharge from the battery, then it actually gets 3 more recharges, which is good, because that just means that you can get half of a recharge again. So we've definitely come a long way thanks to the Book of Revelations and the Relic. I took some stupid damage there, but, you know, it's not a huge deal right now because I actually have a bunch of health. Of course I'd like to avoid losing it, but here we go on Mon fight. It is the standard Mon fight, which is the second best given our situation, I'd say. I have a Tinted Rock, and there is just one Soul Heart in it. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it's definitely better than nothing. I have a lot of bombs. That was bad damage. But I'd say this is going smoothly, though slowly. That was a little bit risky, avoiding damage from the Maw as opposed to being safe about the wall. Because those 4 doors there can damage you. They can shoot out an arm, which would be unpleasant. But we're almost done here, and that means that it's almost time to use the moon card. Don't let me forget. See, this is the time where you can tell me what to do, as long as it's remember to use the moon card. And even though I took some hits there, wow, Pageant Boy, that is both terrible and good for our situation, because that means we're more likely to be able to pay off our beggar, but it is also a terrible, terrible boss room item that I never ever want to see. Almost used key there by mistake, but we are going to continue on. We're going to take our judgment card, and then we're going to see if there's a deal with devil or angel room in the boss room now. If there is, of course, we take our chances on judgment on the beggar, and if not, that's fine. I wasn't going to use the moon card anyway because I was going to keep the judgment card. Only thing it did is waste a little time on travel. No, so there's no room here, and that means we're just on to the next floor, where it might be an XL floor. Yep. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to show me the map, so I am out of luck with regards to doing this quickly, unless I just get really lucky and find the right path. Of course, there are no item rooms and no shops on the Womb and Beyond, which means that you want to just go to the boss room as quickly as possible. Everything does a full heart of damage, which is, you know, of course, twice as deadly in many situations. Notice this is the Womb and not that other floor, Utero, that sucks. So that's a plus. I totally forgot we had a Meat Boy. That, of course, the Book of Revelations makes it likely that one of our 2 bosses will be Death, which would mean we pick up our 4th and final Cube of Need for this run, which would make our Meat Boy the best Meat Boy that we could possibly ask for. And this room, pretty easy. Of course, it's the wrong path, unfortunately, so that sucks. But we get another soul heart. That's good. I feel like I was saying something and I cut off, but it's gone. I'm not coming up with it again. Everything is actually going pretty surprisingly well. That was maybe the first damage I took there, actually. But my damage is still terrible. It's still base damage, in fact. So the familiars and Meat Boy are the only things mitigating my pain. But Meat Boy's doing pretty well. I hope we fight death and not conquest. Look at my pro dodging. Yeah, that was pro. Anyway, I hope we fight death and not conquest, because that would suck. We will get to use our Book of Revelations after this room, indeed. Yeah, we're doing well, even though we're on base damage and it's bad. But there's really nothing we can do about that. Rage is coming in as much handy as it ever possibly can, pretty much. But in rooms like this, where it's not entirely guaranteed that you're going to fight many or any enemies, which we just did, we are now continuing to, Rage might be useless. In a boss room like Death, I don't know, the scythes might count as enemies, though. So those dying, I don't know if them just going off screen, should give us a little extra damage. That's nice. Almost took another hit there. I might have taken 2. That's no good. Gluttony won't be too hard, and of course can actually drop the less than 3, the heart, which would give us a health up 1 and full health. Tank that damage. Not good. Don't want to do that. And the Gluttony should be almost dead. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Meat Boy, and we do get the health up, as well as a soul heart and a bomb. So that's a plus. It's not a plus that we've... Yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed to take damage in this room because navigating the eye as well as the abysses is pretty difficult. Pills here, bad gas, that's cool, I don't need that. We seem to be exploring like all the rooms, unfortunately. But most fortunately, we aren't taking much damage. We're doing really well for our damage, which is absolutely awful. And yeah, let's... Oops, totally walked right into that. I'm really glad that I cannot yet see my hearts. Devil Beggar, I'm going to pass on you. Gluttony again. Double Gluttony, of course. That cannot drop the heart again, I do not believe, but I could be wrong. Oh, that was a close one. That was also a close one. No, you... There's damage, but let's see what we got, just some health. That's normal. The wrong path every time, of course. We've explored almost the whole room, and that's never good. Taking some damage. I mean, of course, we're not taking nearly as much as we could be. We're doing actually really, really well. But still, I'm not feeling the most awesome here. Can't go to the challenge room, the boss challenge room, because I ain't got no health. Or I have too much health. Sorry. That was pretty much a big difference there. You gotta have only 1 red heart in order to go to the boss challenge room, but you need to have full health or enough soul hearts to make up for it to go to the normal challenge room. Important distinctions, you know. That was close. How did you do that? Meat Boy, you're ruining everything. I took like 2 hits because you're a jerk. But we should be fighting death, hopefully. Meat Boy, just do your thing. I'm thinking down. It has to be the path. 2 leeches are champions. That's cool. I'm down. And there we go. Book of Revelations. Keys are good. Balls of Steel is amazing. 2 more soul hearts. Yeah, you know, what I'm thinking actually is I could go, I mean, I obviously could go to the arcade, play twice on the blood bank, blood donation machine, in order to hopefully, well no, definitely get down to 1 red heart in order to go to the boss challenge room, and see what the pickup is at least. Range up, that's totally cool with me. So actually that's what I'm going to do, like right away. First thing is go all the way back to the arcade, and then play the blood donation machine twice. Like I said, get down to 1 red heart. I can easily get back to full health after the boss challenge room, so that's not a big deal. Oh yeah, you can play these twice on 1 in the room. Okay, so that's there. I will definitely take that, but first thing is first. By the way, that's health up 1, speed up 1, and 4 hearts of recovery. So that'll bring me back to full health, no problem. But first thing is to see what's in here. And in here is a health up. I'm going to take it. Now, I should be fighting Loki, and then I actually don't know. I never go to boss challenge rooms this late in the game until right now, apparently. Oh. Hey, Meat Boy. This is why 4th level Meat Boy is like way better than 3rd level Meat Boy, because he's way smarter. He takes greater pride and effort in his work. And our second boss is Monstro 2. That's super easy. Of course, after his second jump, we will apply the Pro Strat. Yep, Pro Strat applied. Tanked another hit there, so this is gone poorly, I'd say. No. Follow instructions. Do as you're told. Monstro 2. I'm upset with you. And he should die in this next half. Pass. Yeah. No drop. We get a soul heart back. I'd say it was probably worth it for the health up because that's replenishable, whereas the soul hearts aren't. We get back another heart and full health, essentially, as opposed to just 4 hearts. From this blood bag, we get a speed up, which is not necessarily the best thing ever, but, you know, I'm cool. And then we continue on our path to the boss, where we see what we got going. Should be death. Should get a 4th level Meat Boy. If not, it's Conquest, and that is actually like the worst boss that we can fight right now, because Conquest is difficult and has a lot of health. He also doesn't have phases like the rest of the Horseman bosses. So he takes forever because his first phase is really annoying and doesn't stay put for long enough. Definitely destroy all the poop. Got a key, we got a soul heart. And yeah, we're set to fight death. Excellent. So we will get our 4th level Meat Boy. I don't know if his sides count for rage if they just go off the screen and stay away from you instead of you killing them, but I'm assuming that they do if you kill them. Yeah, they do if you kill them. So this fight's going relatively quickly. I took a hit or 2 though, so that's kind of bad. But we're almost done already. If he spawns knights, that's not a huge deal because I have the technology tiers from Robo Baby, but he didn't. And now I just have this horse left to deal with, which, you know, take a little bit of time, but it's not a big deal. It's far easier because it has the most set pattern possible. It goes high, it goes mid, and it goes low, and it does all it over again. And we got our 4th cube of meat, and look how big he is. He's grown up so fast. And look, he just killed that eye like freaking immediately. It was awesome. So remember I said that these bombs are going to be totally awesome on this fight. I was not lying. They do very large damage, like 2 bombs, and we're already almost halfway done. Of course, it's still poisoning the heart as well. No, Meat Boy, that is your downfall, pushing bombs. But this one isn't as belligerent about it as the 3rd level Meat Boy. That guy's a jerk. He's just like, oh yeah, you had a bomb that you wanted to use? I disagree with that. You wanted me to push it away, and really just severely inconvenience you. Oh, I took a hit there. That's unfortunate. Mom is repeatedly firing bombs. We're not going to use any more bombs because I don't want to move much if I don't have to. There was a time where I had to. Unfortunately, I can't really go into that angel room because if I go in and come back out, this beam of light will be gone. Though, of course, using judgment in there would have been excellent. So, I'm just going to use it now, and we're going to pay him off. And hopefully he'll give us something totally awesome. If not, I'm prepared for the worst. I think that this boss fight will... Nah, that's not good. I mean, it's decent, but it's not good at all, no. I'm prepared for the worst. This is going to be a tough boss fight. I don't know if we can win. We have a lot of health, so we have a reasonable chance. We also have a 4th level Meat Boy, though. That's going to be a big difference. So, I don't know. If we don't lose much health, like if we play as well as we have been for, again, I like how I refer to everything as we, even though I'm doing all the playing. You guys are just here for moral support. Yeah, if we do as well as we have been, then we have a chance because we're going to have a lot of health. I don't know about a chance in the chest, but it depends how much damage we take against Isaac in that situation. Of course, the pro strat on Monster 2 again. Meat Boy level 4, making a big difference, like a bro. And we continue on, hopefully, well, Monster 2 again, so at least it's easy. Oh, get out of the way. See, look at him tracking down his prey like a G. Seriously. Can use that again. He's going to have to do his jump, his thing again. Thank you for getting into a more accessible location. Please, please, laser. And now that's game over for you, buddy. Nope, that wasn't close enough. So, we've been doing this pretty much the classic kind of style. Not Gangnam style. I've actually only heard that song once. I was not intentionally avoiding it, but then I just continued avoiding it, and it became a thing until I was in the car with my friend. He was like, you know what we're listening to? Yeah. But like, I knew of it when it first came out because someone linked me to it when it had like 0 views, like right day one. And I was like, you know, I actually don't care. And then it became huge, and I was like, well, I guess I'm a hipster now. So I maintained that as long as possible. And here we are today. Of course, we will not get the pony drop from this. And it's an annoying-ish boss. We found our secret room, though. That could be potentially awesome, I guess. Book of Revelations. Secret room. Secret room is some more money. Well, that doesn't save me from my already poor beggar. Of course, unfortunately, if I had used it in the secret room, I could have gotten maybe a secret room item drop. Would have been way better, most likely. And we're finding Daddy Longlegs here. That's not too tough, but it could be annoying because he's about to do probably his annoying attack, basically. He hasn't yet, and he might not. Nope, there it is, just in time for me to be almost done, but not quite. And we won. Got a soul heart. We got another thing here. The Empress. That's actually going to make a huge difference on the boss fight. We have 10 keys, so we may as well do this. The Empress will significantly increase our damage and speed for the room we use it in. It's the Whore of Babylon. We also picked up a health upgrade from that chest, which is pretty good, actually. Definitely satisfied with where we're at. That was definitely terrible damage. I shouldn't be taking damage from a Clot. Clotties, on the other hand, now they're jerks and tough jerks. This should be pretty quick. I mean, it's all about the familiars this run. Like I was saying, we're going to have a familiar run. I wouldn't be surprised if in the chest, should we make it, which, I'm getting pretty hopeful now. Almost expectant. The moon's not useful. Should we make it there? I lost my train of thought. I guess I was going to say we have a chance, because even if we lose our soul hearts, we actually have something, a reasonable amount replenishable. Of course, it's always good to have more. Who knows what we'll get in the chest, the 4 chests, if we make it there, but I'm feeling pretty good about Isaac now. Just do the Empress. Although, I don't know, should I use the Empress on Isaac to get the damage boost now while I can, or should I try to save it for Blue Baby, where I need it because I haven't won there yet. I've already won on Isaac. If I die here, that's whatever. The lovers, of course, will drop 2 red hearts for us, full red hearts, to recover. This shouldn't be, but it could be. I'm going to do this anyway. What could it be? Luck down. That's not a big deal. That's an empty room. That's cool. There's the boss room. This is an easy room. Book of Revelations. We can use once. And we got one more chest. And here we go. Yeah, let's go. And we'll see how our damage is doing. Meat Boy, you get on that. Nope. We're going to be taking a lot of hits because we have nothing rotating around us to protect us from tears. But I'm going to try to persevere and do this without the Empress so that should we make it to Blue Baby, we can use the Empress there. Definitely going to be tough. We have a lot of soul hearts thanks to the Relic and Book of Revelations with battery, but I mean, look how much damage we've done. The Book of Revelations won't be recharging this room. We're definitely going to have... It's going to take a while. It's going to be tough. We're not going to get any damage from Rage until Phase 3. Meat Boy is... I mean, he's doing what he can. And it's definitely helping. I'd say that we're going significantly faster than were he not to be doing anything. And I mean, it's going alright dodging-wise. I've taken a lot of hits, of course, but it's going alright considering I have no protection whatsoever from enemy tears. We're now in Phase 3. Meat Boy, stop that. You stay on Isaac. And, I mean, I'm focusing right now, but I'm actually maintaining commentary, which is interesting. It's not something I usually do. I think we're almost definitely going to win. Oh, no. That was bad damage. Oh, everything's there. I think we're going to win, though. Oh, good dodge. There are a lot of angelic babies here. I'm going to just put a bomb in here, and that's probably going to kill a bunch of people. Well, that could be taken out of context. And we've made it. We still can't see our health, so that's good. And we'll see what we get in these 4 chests. We have the keys. Definitely don't want blood rights. Definitely want Halo of Flies. That's really good. That'll be 2 things rotating around us in order to block some tears. And Book of Shadows. That would be really good because it gives us some invincibility, but I don't know. I think I want to stick with the health regeneration for now. 3 Lokis, that is about as easy of a fight as we could get in the chest. So I'm just going to sit here and be happy that this is our fight as opposed to something else. But I'm still taking some damage. Remember, the Empress card is... Oh my god. Well, I can see my health, so I'm starting to be not confident anymore. But remember, if we do make it to Blue Baby, the Empress is going to be huge because that'll make it significantly faster than the Isaac fight, which means we can avoid, hopefully, a significant amount of damage. Do we know? I don't know what's going to happen. Watch this be the wrong path, I wouldn't be surprised. But, I mean, hey, we gotta make do. In runes, Rage might be a little useful, as it has been in this room for sure. But I don't know if that'll continue. This was the wrong path, but at least we only fought 1 room. We did take a hits, though, so that's no good. It's the same room, so it's still going to be just as time-consuming, but it's going to... I mean, at least it's, again, about as easy as you can get of a room in this floor in the chest. It's going well so far. One of them should die soon. Our Halo Flies is, again, it's pretty good help. Because it's less dodging that we have to successfully do, and just more hits that we can sort of take, but not actually take because we're not taking damage. Oh yeah, I took like 2 hits from boom flies in the last room, so that was bad. I don't know how we didn't take a hit there, and you know, we did there, so it makes up for it, but that's bad. Hey boy, get on it. Okay, never mind. Don't get on it. I'll do it all myself. Double Monster 2, that is... Yep, that's catastrophic because we didn't get the Pro Strat applied properly. And... yeah. Now it's tough when it is normally not tough. Because when you get two and they're out of sync, this is a real boss fight as opposed to Monster 2, which is not a real boss fight. Our damage is probably at the max it's going to get to from Rage, so that's good. But, you know, I'm really digging the idea of a chest dropping at some point soon. Because I'd say there's about no chance that I'm winning. Let's get the... nope. I was going to say let's try to get the Pro Strat rolling. That's good. That picked up right there from the Book of Revelations. But this is taking a while. This is... I mean, it's a real boss fight now, like I said. We took a hit apparently. I didn't even notice because there's just so much going on. And one of them's dead. Now this is about to be over. Yep, we get a soul heart, and we got a choice. I'm going left. At least it's an easy room. What I'm going to do is destroy all this fire, and one of them's going to shoot at me, probably. I was hoping more for a soul heart than a coin, but I'm just going to roll with it. Lust could be a problem, but apparently greed is the problem. Wrath can toss a bomb that'll blow some of our, you know, not-so-buddies up. It's good avoidance of damage there on for greed. Okay, so Lust is dead, which means we no longer have to worry about running away non-stop, and now we can focus on keeping a distance and doing damage. Okay, now he's dead, so we just got Greed left, which means that we probably get Greed's drop if an item dropped, which sucks because useless. Found a top secret room, which is pretty much likely nothing. We have Mr. Boom, which is useless. The Polaroid. Yeah, you know, I need that now. And, of course. And this time we might have our Pro Strat working out for us. No, nope, we do not. If we can maintain one of them, that would be nice. But it's going to be tricky and it might require some sacrifice. I don't know. I'm still not too confident overall in this whole situation. That's the one that's almost dead. Meat Boy, you're attacking the wrong guy. And now I'm lost on which guy is the right guy. So we take some more damage there. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I am not feeling very confident. If that wasn't already very clearly stated, you know. Oh, didn't know that was gonna happen. No, you're just Monster 2, cooperate. Now you're dead. We get a chest, and chest is Little Gish. That's probably my favorite familiar. It'll shoot Slowing Tears. So we have a nice little veritable army. We get a half red heart, which is better than a full red heart because that means we'll get a little period of Polaroid invincibility. And of course, Gish, those slowing shots are very likely to slow, and they also are apparently not firing right. So that sucks. They're more likely to slow, or maybe they are. Maybe that was the Harlequin baby, or not Harlequin, a Rainbow baby. No clue. But double husk, that is probably the actual easiest room we could get in. Just because the husk is super easy, and two of them isn't a huge difference from one of them. So I'm going to be avoiding that full red heart there. Luck down, you know, I'm going to pass on that. Keep the Empress. I really hope that we're finding the boss room soon, because I can't do this much longer. Oh, AIDS poop. This is going to be an annoying room. Like, definitely, especially with all the AIDS poop there. Pooping. Of course, touching that will damage me. Meat Boy is going to be doing a lot of our damage for us. And the other piece is pretty much coming from Robo Baby. because Robo Baby can actually shoot through the carrion queens in order to do good, nice things for us. But you can't bomb your way out of rooms in the chest, by the way, so that's why I'm not doing that, because I definitely would in probably most of the rooms. Because that's one thing, if you could, then this is the kind of floor where you probably skip every room until you found the boss room, if you had that kind of bomb, if you had that kind of artillery, I guess, is a word for it. Excellent maneuvering. Yeah, I was about to say, one of the carrion queens should be doing the diagonal deal now, soon. And there it is. No, why can you get here? Yeah, pretty much the patience game is what we're playing now. Do I have a chance? Yes. Is it significant? No. Hey, meat boy. Thank you for at least trying now. I can appreciate that. You may not be succeeding, but you're trying. And that is better than we can say for the other meat boy, I suppose. Do I know that pill? Is it good? Range up. That is not bad, so it's good. At this point. Oh, that was terrible. Pro strat's just not going to work here. Now we get a soul heart. That's good. Hey, meat boy, why don't we just focus on this one? Oh, that was terrible. Wasted my soul heart. Oh my god. Can't lose focus for a fraction of a second. You're just doomed. So many enemies. I'm pretty dead right now. We will get one session of Polaroid invincibility. I feel like the relic hasn't done me any favors for a little while, so maybe we're due for one. We've got them in sync right now. That's good. And I don't know how that one decided that it wasn't following my rules anymore, but that's bad. One or both should be dying soon. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't take damage there, but one or both did die super soon. So now let's see if it's both as opposed to one. We took another hit. Oh god, we're so doomed. We got another item. Could have been huge, was not huge. It's the Empress, or no, it's the bomb bag, which is another familiar essentially, and that just drops bombs every couple rooms. This sucks because this isn't the right path, and we can't leave. So we're fighting Pestilence and War. Pestilence is a champion. That champion spawns trites. That's good. And at least its goo is sticky, which means it slows us down rather than damaging us, but we took another hit. And now we have our polar invincibility, and I was about to say, there goes war, which would mean we can no longer win. Which would be the second time that's happened to me as Samson, though not in the Let's Play. The other one was in the pre-series, and I had the candle so I could actually figure out how to damage him, which fixed the problem. Of course, I don't have the candle right now, so that's a different story. Hi, meat boy. Oh my god. I got stuck in the wall, and that's why I hate having too much speed, because this game is glitchy as butts. So do we have a chance here? No. But first things first, let's haunt the Empress, get our damage up, already on invincibility here. And now our invincibility is out. Almost took a hit there. Any hit's going to end it. I'm going to consider half health a personal victory. And, yeah, we died. Didn't hit that personal victory, but we unlocked the shears for hitting our 100th death. So that's a new item, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, that was close. That was our Samson run for now. Yeah. Again, 100 deaths. 106 kills, so that's really good. 93 out of 97 secrets, that's also really good. But that's all for this video. Seems to be long. It wasn't bad, though. It was a pretty good run. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.